Hey, Colorado Ken here. We are hiking up a trail. We are in Lake City, Colorado. Myself and my buddy Colin over here. Yeah, what up, big worm? Big perm. So what lake are we doing? Well, we're doing a loop, and this would be where we're going. Crystal Lake Trail, but we're doing the loop. So it's about 20 miles or 18 miles. It's between 18 or 20 miles. And then after that, we're gonna go meet some other friends and climb a mountain and have a feast. So that's gonna be great. Anyways, it just dumped rain and we stayed dry so far, but there are some mosquitoes. But we're happy to go. Holla. It's been straight up vert, probably for the last couple of miles or however long we've been on the trail. Really gaining a lot of good elevation. So, headed up to a lake to try to make camp this evening. Yeah. There it is. It's a columbine, Colorado's state flower. Beautiful. You have to be at a certain elevation to see that. We gained a whole lot of elevation. Now we're kind of on top of some flat area, relatively flat. But this is our view out here. It's just gorgeous with the rain coming down there. How are you feeling, Colin?
Doing good.
Doing real good. How is that elevation?
It's good, man. Got a great view of Uncompahgre over there.
Exactly right. Now look at this view of Uncompahgre Mountain, which is a 14er that we were gonna climb. It's right there. We're just now getting a glimpse of it coming around the trees. And it's got one of the largest faces on it of the 14ers. People have told me that they climbed the face of that, which is awesome for them, but it's not my bag of tea. I would love to do that maybe someday. But it's pretty excellent up here. It's been a fantabulous day already so far. And we are not going to that mountain, but we're gonna go to a lake that's somewhere that direction, I'm assuming. First night that we're camping, this lake is called Lake Crystal, and it's beautiful. That's Uncompahgre, right up there. 14er, we like the view. Beautiful lake. And the sun is peeking out every once and again. It's just gorgeous. We're gonna set up camp somewhere around here. Okay, we got up to camp. We're just now setting up our tents and everything. There's the lake right there, which is beautiful. Got to hike down there or walk down there and get some water here in a little bit. As you can see, the lake goes way over there. This is my tent set up. But what I wanted to show you was Colin's new tent. This is his maiden voyage with this particular tent. And this is a wonderful tent. You think you're gonna like that, Colin?
Looks like it has a lot more room than the previous tents. Looks like it has some nice wind resistance. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that, man, for sure.
That's right. It looks like it's got a lot of wind resistance. All the tie downs. What this tent is, it's a Big Agnes. This is a Big Agnes Fly Creek HVU. It's HVUL2. So
high volume, ultralight.
It's high volume, ultralight. This would be the 2-man Big Agnes tent. And I like the color of it. And inside it, it's got a lot of room in there. You know, for a single person to do a long through hike or just to do hiking, you know, backpacking quite a bit. I think this is perfect, especially if you're a taller guy. You would really like to have a 2-man tent. And it seems like the wind resistance of it's got really nice tie downs everywhere. It's lightweight. You know, it only weighs about 2 pounds. And that is with the trekking or with the poles you know, and everything else. It's got a ground cloth footprint,
Yep.
and it's got a fly over the top for a rain fly. So that is the Big Agnes
Fly Creek
HV
HV UL2.
UL2. And the only thing that I think is that they should change the name and make it easier to say.
I'm slowly drifting to you. So stars and planets are calling me. A billion years away from you. I'm on my way. I'm on.
Hiking the trail, pretty primitive, can hardly see it. We're following from cairn to cairn, making our way. We do have maps, compasses, and GPSs, although my GPS isn't working great. It looks like it's opening up into a valley down there, but here's the trail that we're walking on. As you can see, you can hardly see it. It's going up, we're making our way. Look at this area, just grass. As you can see, we got a wicked storm that's been following us right there. Trying to keep ahead of it. We just came from down that direction. So that's where we are. There's Colin right behind me here. And as you can see, we've been walking through the trees, getting to cairns, or following cairns. But look at this now. We're about to open up, getting to a little knoll here. Wow, excellent. Down the valley.
Don't fall off.
Hey, this is so nice out here. We made it down to the second lake, our second night out, and it dumped rain on us super hard for a little bit. So we tucked into our tents. But this is the view of the lake that we have right outside of our camp. There's not one person here. I'm expecting that a moose might show up at any minute, but I haven't seen any yet. So this is a nice lake. This lake is called Larson's Lakes. Look at this fire pit already built for us. There's a chair that somebody made out of a stump. That's what I'm gonna use. And here's Colin in his new tent. That's his vestibule. He's having some hot chocolate. And this tent did well for him during the storm. Held up nicely. And he has the two-man tent, and he's really enjoying the extra room here. And this vestibule, which is right there in between. Yeah, that area that he had everything out in there. And there's my tent. It fell down already. I don't know. I have to fix that. But this is our camp. Beautiful. Now we're going to go down and collect some water, make some food, probably have a campfire tonight. The hike has worked out perfectly as far as distance goes and our timing on everything. We were able to make it up over the top before the lightning storms and before the rainstorms ever came. So it was perfect.
Rush these days, where the lights don't move and the colors don't fade, leaves you empty with nothing but dreams. In a world gone shallow, in a world gone mean. Sometimes there's things a man cannot know. The gears won't turn and the leaves won't.
Yeah, what up? So today is the third day. We are headed out. We had a wonderful camp last night at this awesome, beautiful lake. This is where we were. It was the Larson Lakes. We hiked up to Larson Lakes and camped there. And it was great. You know, it was fantastic. And now we're headed back down to the car. I think we aren't 100% sure. It could be 5 miles, 6 miles, 8 miles. Anyways, it should mostly be all downhill. And I think we're feeling pretty good. How is your legs feeling?
Good.
Yeah, you ready to make the hike out?
Yep, I'm ready.
And then what are we gonna do when we get there? Have a feast?
We're gonna have a Mike's Hard Lemonade to start off with, and then we'll go from there, man.
That's right, we're having Mike's Hard Lemonade. We're gonna have a feast. We're gonna go meet a bunch of friends. A few friends for the Kick the Toad party.
Yeah, it's 9 miles down.
Here's the trail we're walking on. It's got like a really small tunnel in here. I'm gonna have to duck down and crawl on my hands and knees to get through it. Oh my God, don't do this very often. I'm crawling on all fours. Ah! And a marsh. Colin fighting his way through.
Holy smokes, man. Whoa. Even more shit. What'd you do? You just grab this log here and this is just.
Yeah, buddy. There you go. Okay, we're making our way down. The town is right down there through that valley. These trees got a lot of beetle kill going on. So there's a lot of dead trees down here. But I'll show you this little town. This is where we're meeting other people, basically. But that town right there is the town of Lake City. And our car is parked somewhere down there. So that's where we're headed to. Pretty stoked. It's been a darn successful trip so far. We aren't completely out, but we're almost there. And we're looking forward to having some hamburgers tonight with everybody. So it's gonna be awesome. This is where we started, was right in this circle. We went up that trail two days ago, and we just came down this trail just now. Now all we gotta do is go down this pretty burly road to get back down to the car. And this road goes right through an old looking cemetery. So that's kind of interesting. But as you can see, there's been a lot of water. The mosquitoes are not so bad down here. It's been a good trip. Fantastic and excellent. We'll try to give you one more down at the car.
Tell me something that I don't already know.
plan to change the world. I'm tired of people trying to tell me what is right. I'm tired of people trying to pull me down. I know that you might never understand the way I feel. I made a promise to myself that I would never let it show. And never look down, never look down. Just keep my focus straight ahead and try to walk this line. Never look down, never look down. Just keep my focus straight ahead and try to walk this line. Tell me all about your favorite human being, and tell me everything about yourself. God, the story is so terribly interesting. I wonder what's so good about myself. I know that you might never understand the way I feel. Made a promise to myself that I would never let it show. And never look down, and never look down. Just keep my focus straight ahead and try to walk this line.